Oh my gosh, we're gonna talk about movies. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so great. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna be so excited to talk about a movie. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna talk. It's gonna be so much great. And oh my gosh, it's so exciting because we can talk about a movie and talk about movie reviews. It's so much good. It's so. Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. This is a movie that is written by Kristen Wiig and Annie Mumolo. Mumolo? I don't know how to say her last name. They are the writers of Bridesmaids. Two writers that got nominated for the best screenplay at the Oscars, I believe, original screenplay at the Oscars. Kristen Wiig also starred in Bridesmaid. Annie Malumo, I can't say her last name, actually was in Bridesmaids 2 as well. She was a woman on the plane, in the plane scene of Bridesmaids as well. And this movie stars both of them as well. And this movie I was really excited about because it's the writers of Bridesmaids, and I love Bridesmaids unapologetically. That movie is so freaking good. I remember when I first saw the movie, I thought I was going to hate it because it looked like a complete chick flick that I did not want to watch. The movie happens to be freaking hilarious. And this movie is hilarious as well, just in a very different way than Bridesmaids. Now, if you did not like the way I was talking at the beginning of this review, you're probably not going to like this movie, because that is how the characters of this movie talk. They are talking with high-pitched voice, and they're talking pretty fast. The way Kristen Wiig talks in this movie reminds me very much of the Target Lady skit from SNL, when she was on SNL. And that's the entire movie. This movie is a cartoon at the end of the day. It's a live-action cartoon. There are things that happen in this movie that are completely ridiculous. The plot of this movie is that Barb and Star, the two main characters, are kind of bored with their regular day's life, so they go on vacation to Del Mar, Vista Del Mar, which I don't even think is a real place. Is it? I don't know. There's a side plot with this movie in which an evil lady wants to take down Vista Del Mar because of some things that happened in her childhood, and she wants to do that by bringing killer mosquitoes to Del Mar. This is the actual plot. I kid you not. It's insane, it's hilarious, and it's dumb. This movie is stupid, but it's hilarious. The best way to kind of describe what this movie is, it's kind of like an Austin Powers movie. It's that kind of humor. There are like two random musical numbers that just pop up in this movie. This movie just kind of feels like a whole bunch of SNL skits put together. All SNL skits that I found hilarious. And this movie, if you look at the trailer, kind of, again, feels like a chick flick. But I think there's enough humor for everyone in this movie. There's literally a song in this movie about boobs. If you saw Seth MacFarlane's boob song at the Oscars and enjoyed that, there's a boob song in this movie that you're going to enjoy as well. I kid you not, that's in this movie. This movie makes fun of kind of everybody and everything. There's nothing that doesn't get jabbed at in this movie. It's kind of just a cartoon of life, and just crazy things happen. At first, I found the main characters to be kind of annoying with their high-pitched voice, but as they went on, I found myself just laughing and having a good time. Kristen Wiig and Annie, I can't say her last name, Kristen and Annie, they know who they're playing, they realize what movie they're in. I would say all the actors in this movie are well aware of the movie that they are in, and they're having fun with the movie that they are in. Jamie Dornan, who is in this movie, he was Christian Grey in the 50 Shades of Grey movie. I think he's kind of making fun of the fact he was in the 50 Shades of Grey movie. There's scenes in this movie where he is swooning over a woman that doesn't love him, and it feels like Anastasia Steele, and it feels like he's making fun of the fact that he was in a franchise that was complete garbage, and that the main character was absolutely weak and awful, and he's making fun of that and how stupid it is that character was just swooning over a person for no reason at all. Now, what I can say about this movie is it is dumb and stupid, and within 15-20 minutes, if you are not enjoying this movie, just stop, because you're not going to like it from further on. You're not going to enjoy the rest of the movie. This movie is random and completely out of its mind, and just, again, it's stupid, but it's the good kind of stupid, and it's dumb, and it's the good kind of dumb. It's not going to win it's not going to be nominated for any Oscars the way Bridesmaids was, but it is hilarious. This movie is not as good as Bridesmaids, but I still had fun with it. It's a great movie to have a few drinks to. If you are into, drugs and it's legal, maybe have that while watching this movie, because this movie is insane. There's insane cameos that come in this movie that you would not have expected, but they're here. Animals come to life in this movie. There are just, again, the plot involves killer mosquitoes. This movie's insane, but I liked it all the same. Again, movie is nothing spectacular. Things are all over the place. There's particular scenes in this movie, like there's a part where they go to a hotel, get told they can't be at the hotel, and go to another hotel, and then come back to the hotel and say, hey, you can come in now to this hotel. That makes no sense. There are characters in this movie that doesn't need to be there. There are things that just don't make sense in this movie. And yeah, that kind of brings the grade down for me because it feels longer than it actually is. The movie's only 90 minutes, but it feels probably closer to an hour 45. So there are things that can be taken out of this movie. But at the end of the day, I enjoyed this movie for what it is. It's a fun time. I laughed out loud quite a few times. In the end, guys, I have not much more to say about this movie. It's stupid. It's fun. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So guys, I hope to have a Space Jam 2 review up, hopefully within the next week. We know how I am. I also need to put up a Loki spoiler review. I have been tired. I have been working myself to death, trying to start up my own business. So there's been a lot going on. I will hopefully have more reviews up coming soon. We'll see you guys next time. God damn it. Why aren't you stopping? Stop!